Let's Talk About It podcast, episode 2, Spotlight 2, and we have here today.
My name's Gary Verrazano.
All right, Mr. Gary. I ask people random questions just to fill them out and for my people, my fans and followers can get to know them a little bit better. So I'm going to ask you some questions about, because we're here today at Colorado Media School. That's where we're filming at today. So how has your time at Colorado Media School been?
At the beginning it was hard, it was rough for me. But I wasn't doing what I'm doing now. I stay here late, pretty much every day. At the beginning I was falling behind on my projects because I would just stay here 4 hours and leave. But now I know that time is precious for me now, so that's what I do. That's what I did.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
And I'm pretty sure the school's been great to you, What was something that you would say to somebody that was looking to come to this school or looking to get into this field?
I think it's great. I mean, if you like video or TV or radio, this is a good place to go. I mean, I've learned a lot on both ends, radio and video.
Okay. And what are some of the things that you have worked on here for yourself that you might want to tell the people about?
Well, I did a documentary on Ozzy Osbourne.
R.I.P. Ozzy.
That's right. Before he died.
Okay.
And that was my first documentary. And I think it was good. I mean, there's things I need to change now because my instructor said you need to put some stuff in there that wasn't in there because it'll be a good documentary to show.
Oh, okay.
So that was a good documentary for me.
So you basically you're making yourself great at making these documentaries, from what I'm understanding.
Yeah.
So we're looking at a future documentary maker then.
Probably.
Okay, so History Channel, stuff like that, TMC
cool.
type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can dig that. So what would you say to the youth right now that are looking into filmmaking, making documentaries, or media in general? What would you tell the youth, the young guys and girls out there right now?
Don't be afraid to do it. I think it's, I was afraid at the beginning, but if it's something that they want to do, I think this is a great place to learn it. Because video and audio, I think, is pretty awesome.
Okay. That's cool to know too. So you heard that, right, folks? Just do it. Just go out and put yourself to it and do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. And so we got a couple more questions. So what would you say to the people that's a little bit older like ourselves that want to get into something like this, but they're kind of skeptical because of their work schedule or whatever? So what would you say, what are some words of encouragement that you would give those people if they wanted to get into this field?
Yeah, it's funny because I'm an older person too, and at the beginning I saw a lot of young kids here, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to fit in here, but it doesn't matter how old you are.
Yeah, you're cool anyway.
They told, I was told that there was one lady here that was, 70 years old that graduated from here.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
No limitations.
No limitations.
Okay.
As long as you know the computer.
Oh yeah, you gotta know that computer, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a big factor.
Sure is.
So, with that being said, in today's society, today's world, it's a lot of depression, a lot of people in a funk out there trying to get back to the light. What are some encouraging things that you would leave with the people of the world to motivate them to get up and get out that funk and get back to the light?
See, that's a tough question, man, because I remember when, after I had my accident, I didn't want to go anywhere. I wanted to stay home, and once I started going out, now I don't want to go home anymore. I don't want to, my life's different now.
You're in the streets, that's what you're saying, you're in the streets.
Yeah, I was in the streets, man.
Yeah.
I just never gave up. you know? You gotta want to do it though. You know, I mean, that's a hard question for me, you know?
Yeah, and that's what we're here for. We're here to answer the hard questions and ask the hard questions.
Right.
That way people can, back home, or people that's watching this, they can take something away from you, giving them an experience that they can look back on or think about that can help them get motivated to be greater.
Yeah.
Because you're being great. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, that's a great thing right there, Mr. Gary. I think that's about it. That's all the time we have right now. I appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.
Let's Talk About It Podcast Mobile, Rastafari Learn, and we're out. Thank you again.